Hi there, I'm Dustin, and this is a Gay Group Relationships channel where we talk about gay group relationships and things connected to that. So I recently got back from a trip, and as I was traveling, I thought I really wanted to make a video when I got home, and making a video about traveling seemed to be the most natural fit. So here we are, we're going to talk about how gay groups and travel are connected and how that might work, some different ideas and possibilities with that. I enjoy traveling, and I know a lot of people do as well. And so with a gay group, there's going to be many chances to travel, not just for vacations and work, but because you are part of a network. The more families that you're connected to and the more friends that your partners have, the more opportunities there are to go to different things. So those that like to travel will have lots of opportunities to go different places and to different events. And those that don't like to travel, the group can adjust as needed. So I want to look at kind of how, if the entire group wants to go on a trip, I think it would be nice to plan, at least once a year, kind of an opportunity where everyone goes together. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big trip. If the group just wanted to go to the nearest big city and do that, I think it's a good opportunity to get away from your day-to-day life, the normal surroundings that you're used to all the time, to get to a different place, because it helps you think differently, it helps you see differently, it helps you have new opportunities. So I think it would be good for the whole group to do some travel together from time to time. And this would also give an opportunity that, you'd need a house sitter if everyone's going to be gone. But as the network is quite wide of your friends and family, it would be easy to find someone to look after the house. And if you lived in a really nice co-housing mansion, for example, it would be a nice opportunity for someone to look after your house while everyone's traveling from the group. And there would also be times where not everyone in the group could travel or would want to travel. And so in this situation, those that are going would be able to spend time together and focus on those relationships of those going, and those that are staying home can focus on getting to know those people better and creating memories there as well. And then the things that need to be taken care of at home, plants and pets and mail and all that stuff, can be taken care of by those that are staying at home. And those that don't like to travel as much, they'll have more opportunities to stay home, and those that like to travel will be able to go. And then there's also just being single for so long. Like, I've done a lot of solo traveling, and I think sometimes it's nice to take trips, and there are individuals in a group that might want to, from time to time, for whatever reason, take a trip, maybe to go see family, just spend some time away, which is a valid arrangement. If you're around a lot of people all the time in the group, sometimes people just might want to take a trip by themselves. And this, if in a monogamous relationship, this is kind of the same situation as in others, where if one person wants to go off by themselves, then it kind of forces the other person to be alone, whether they want to or not, which can, cause some stress. But if an individual within the group wants to go, then, everyone else can be at home, doing things together, and that one person can go off and take the time they need to travel and do what they want. So I think that's kind of, several different ways of looking at it. Everyone traveling together, part of the group staying home, part of the group going, and then just an individual traveling by themselves, and everyone else staying home from the group. With traveling, there's different modes of traveling. You have, obviously, like flying to different cities and places is one mode of transportation, and then there's vacations, like going on cruises or things like road trips. I think I might have talked about it a little bit before. If I haven't, about vehicles, the situation, then I will in the future. I think it would be nice for the family or the group to, if they're living together, to have, perhaps a large SUV or a passenger van or something like this that can be used to move big groups of people. I grew up in a big family that had a passenger van, and I know that road trips were quite fun, as we'd all like pile in and be able to travel together. So I think that would be a good idea, and I enjoy road trips, and that way with a group, you'd be able to spend time together. Or if you had perhaps, two SUVs, then there's just different ways of dividing it up that creates a little bit of diversity, but you're also saving money from having to buy individual tickets for flying and that kind of thing. So that's one aspect. Sorry, I know this is pretty random. My brain's still adjusting to the time here, so I think I'm a little bit sporadic and scatterbrained today, but I hope you'll bear with me. I had one other thought about staycations, that this is kind of a looking at traveling around your own neighborhood or your own city, and that this is a thing that I think groups should do as well, as take time to explore their own local surroundings and look at it from a new perspective instead of just what you pass by day to day without paying much attention. So as with a monogamous couple, groups would have opportunities to do things locally, and I think it would be smart to do that. With traveling, one other thought I had is that watching my parents both enjoyed traveling, but as my dad's gotten older, he's become less and less interested in long flights and things like this, but my mom is still quite interested in going. And so with the group situation, as dynamics change, as people are in the mood to travel and not in the mood to travel, you have more options with the partners, finding those that are interested in going. With the monogamous relationship, someone might really enjoy going skiing or going to cold places, or whatever. And if the other partner doesn't enjoy that, then it makes it kind of difficult. But with a group, if there's certain kinds of vacations, those that are excited about it can do that, and those that aren't don't necessarily have to participate. And so, I think there's a lot of advantages to groups, and with travel, it's an interesting way that the dynamics between the groups and the interest in travel can work back and forth. So that's the video. I hope it gives you something to think about. Of course, please leave your comments in the comments below, and like and subscribe. Tell this to your friends that might be interested in this, and I really hope that we can get some more networking going. I think this is a good idea for a lot of us out there, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks. Bye.